Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with another AQ Map 7 video that just so happens to be another Apocalypse Horseman video featuring the famous guy lately himself, Mr. Horseman Cable. So before we get to have some really insane fun with Horseman Cable, we have to fudge our way through this match here with Apocalypse, because I don't want to like die and revive, but this is really like not Apocalypse's best matchup, man. So Apocalypse goes Bleed Immune after 8 seconds, so we had about 8 seconds of Caltrops damage there that took us down to 80% initially, so we already started the fight off not the best, but it's okay, because we're just looking to get through this one fight with Apocalypse pretty much. And this Morningstar, this is on day 5, and this Morningstar is pretty tough, man. One combo, she's up to a full bar of power, and she's also Bleed Immune, which takes away a lot of Apocalypse's damage from his special 1 burst damage there. So I'm just trying to get her to, keep tossing off those special ones, basically. And on day 5, we run the So Sayeth Doom Global. Okay, so at this point, I'm just taking it slow. I'm letting the debuffs do the damage, and I'm just, I see that I have the intercept one there, and I think that's used a special attack there. So that's, I'm keeping that in the back of my mind. She should be dead before I have to do that, but I think I start going for a couple more intercepts now that I'm going back into the wall here. So I think I'm going to go for one after I bait out one more special attack since I'm back into the wall. So I'm going to try and go for one here, but unfortunately she saw it coming and she gave me a nice little combo to the face. And yeah, this is going to push her to right, I believe at right under a special 2. She's down to 4% health here. We're going to go in down to 1% health. I went to finish her off and she tried to intercept me there with the special 2, man. That was crazy, man. She was down to 4% health. I did a full combo. She had debuffs going, and it didn't kill her. So I went in to just hit her block a couple times. Thankfully, she died right before that special 2 killed me. We do have to do one more fight here with Corvus, just so I can get some missions for buffed up. I have buffed up in section 2, and I have Can't Touch This in section 3. So I'm actually going to be using Corvus for pretty much all of section 2 and all of section 3. I'm not going to be showing the section 2 in this video, mostly because I forgot to record it. I actually got through all the way through section 2 before I realized I mean, maybe you just failed to record, but I thought I hit the record button. But it's okay, I've showed this version so many times. The main thing I want to show you here, obviously, is Horseman Cable on Caltrops. How about the little evade on the special 2, by the way? That's always really fun, fighting Ultron like that. But yeah, after this Ultron, we have a couple really fun fights to show you with, keep in mind, only a rank 4 5-star Cable. So this is going to be really cool stuff, man. So I finally took my Cable up to rank 4. I'm activating my Horseman thing. I actually took him up to rank 4 with my final 2017 generic variant 5 gem right before this AQ started. I took him up specifically to make this video, and I don't regret it. I'm going to be using him a lot in the future. And this is how I use a Cable on Caltrops, man. Check this out. Now, I said in my initial Horseman Cable video, I said that Cable's the #1 option now for Caltrops, and I think that this video proves it, man. Because I do this fight usually with Ghost, and Cable got through this, a rank 4 Cable got through this faster than a 6-star rank 3 Ghost. That's absolutely unbelievable, man. That was like 19 seconds. Map 7, day 5, Abomination. Didn't even touch him. Didn't even do one hit, man. Super cool, dude. Super cool. This next Emma Frost here, we're going to use Corvus for, just so I could have that another charge, because, like I said, I'm using Corvus for pretty much the entire map. I don't usually use Corvus in section 3. I usually bring Venom for all the Spider-Man guys for Can't Touch This, but since I needed Apocalypse and Horseman and Cable for section 1 for the Caltrops to make this video, I couldn't afford to bring a 3rd champion specifically for Can't Touch This, so I'm gonna have to just struggle bust my way through with Corvus, which is fine. So we have 2 more Caltrops fights here. The first one's with Cable here. The other nodes don't really matter. All that really matters is Caltrops, alright? So, the way this works, by the way, is that the synergy with Apocalypse is that, as a Horseman, it makes him 100% resistant to bleed, and the regular synergy it takes away the stack limit on the degen, okay? And it also, you know, there's, oh, look at this, I ate a little heavy there, but that's okay. And it also takes away the stack limit on the degen, and also inflicts multiple on the heavy attack. And because Cable puts the degen on the opponent whenever you get a bleed, it makes them really, really good for this. So we have one more Caltrops fight here against Doctor Strange, and it's, you know, same as normal. We're just going to try and get these degens on this guy as fast as possible. But, uh-oh, he dashed in here, caught me off guard, and just smashed me. So that's okay. That's totally fine. I think I finished that off with Corvus there. But up next, we have Section 3. Like I said, I forgot to record Section 2. Up first, we have a Miles Morales here. And I figured let me just throw in Apocalypse, and let's really just test out, you know, how good he is at canceling out that evade. Because as you guys know, I mean, you might not know, but basically, if, you know, Apocalypse gets evaded 10 times in a quest, or, you know, yeah, throughout the entire quest, he'll never be evaded again. And it's really, really decent utility here, actually, and it works pretty well against evading champions like Miles Morales, especially when they don't have high health pools here. But so as you can see here, it's up to 70 now, right? And it keeps saying evade failed. And on this node specifically, if you're not at the 100, you're really not too safe to be throwing off those attacks, because they have a hyper increased chance to evade. And as you'll see right here, let's check this out, we're going to go for a heavy attack into a special 2, and he just happened to evade that first part of the special 2 here, and after he threw into his block, one little punch was all it took to knock Big Paco back home. But that's okay, because, you know, like I said, I was planning to use Corvus for this entire lane anyway. We're gonna see if we can make it through without using any items, without dying. I'm not too concerned about So Sayeth Doom at all. I'm just going to do parry, medium, medium. No need for Proxima here, although she would make life a lot easier. But as long as I'm hitting him while he's stunned, we're good to go. Obviously, he can't evade. Up next, we have a Spider-Man of the classic variety. And same deal here. In a perfect world, this Spider-Man doesn't throw off the special 1 into our block, because, you know, that would do a decent amount of damage. But if he does, he does. You know, I find that on this lane, because I take this lane a lot, I notice that when I hit into their block very often, they don't evade. Which I don't think that's in their core abilities. I think they all have a synergy that allows that to happen. But it's interesting to me how I feel like they don't have the increased evade chance when they're blocking, which is, you know, I don't know, who knows, I could be wrong, could just be a coincidence. But yeah, I mean, Corvus is smashing right through this path, so there isn't too much to worry about here. Up next we have a Spider-Gwen here, and I was capped on energy here, man. I don't know how I was so capped on energy. I may have been doing this in the morning, but who knows. But yeah, same strategy here, man. Just gonna parry, medium. You see there again, man. I went for the medium on her block, and she just didn't evade. I don't know. Who knows, man? That's just like, you know, one of the little things you pick up after doing the same AQ path for like over a year, if not more at this point. I've been doing this path for so long across 2 alliances. But yeah, man. Also, another thing I noticed is that right after their special attacks, they tend not to evade right away too. Just little interesting things that you pick up after a while. But yeah, so far we're at 3 spider guys down. We have 1 more to go. We have a Spider-Man of the space alien variety, the symbiote Spider-Man. And yeah, we're starting this one out at 4% health, and this guy hits pretty hard, so hopefully, man. Oh, he just hit us into our block and took away a bunch of our glaive charges, so that is unfortunate right there. Hopefully it doesn't come back to cost us, but we're gonna have to see, man. He's that special 2 right into the block, man. It hits pretty hard, but he's down to 46% health. We have oh, there was another one. Took away 4 glaive charges. That took away 2. Figured we might as well go for the special 1 here. Now I'm going to try to hit into his block. And look at that. See, he didn't evade the first part. But that last parry took away our last glaive charge. And we had to pop a little tiny revive just to finish him off at the end of the entire AQ cycle. I think that was the first item I used all week, which is always annoying. But it's not the biggest deal in the world at all. So yeah, my dudes, that's gonna be it for this video. I just really wanted to mostly showcase the Cable on Caltrops, which I think is really, really cool. He would do, fine on that Doctor Strange too, as long as you don't get hit like I did, obviously. But he would also do really, really good on the Ultron as well. But if you don't have to use Ultron to ramp up Corvus, so pretty much the entire Caltrops section in Section 1, the entire path, Cable would be great for if you could bring along Apocalypse, man. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, my dudes. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a like. Comment what you think about Caltrops and Cable, Horseman Cable, in the comment section below. And subscribe if you want to see some more AQ videos coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.